Well, how do y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Vita. If you don't already know, if you know, then groovy. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. It is time for this year's, well, I used to do these all the time if you an OG, but I got a whole playlist of my true scary stories, my true experiences, what I've actually seen and experienced. I'll leave that playlist here, there, everywhere. But yeah, I actually do have a couple of UFO stories that are perfect for the extraterrestrial theme this year for this Halloween. So yeah, I've been saving it, and yeah, and I also am going to include one of y'all's stories. I wish y'all would have got more into me, but that's okay. It is what it is. So I'll include that at the end. So anyways, we're going to talk about my experiences. So I've never seen aliens, like I've never been abducted, I've never been through any of that, but I absolutely have seen UFOs before. The first UFO I ever saw was actually in Gatlinburg in Tennessee. Y'all hear that? And it was me and one of my mom's best friends at the time. It was me and her and my mom and her son were all staying at one of the cabins in Gatlinburg. Yeah, this is way before they burned down. I think I was 14. Yeah, I was 14. And, yeah, so we used to, you know, once every year or so, like in the summer, we would go to Gatlinburg. That was just our thing. We'd go for a few days. And, so yeah, that's what we did. Well, me and my mom's best friend at the time, we noticed that there was like a little book, and like that was like, you know, just like a little journal kind of thing. Like if you had stayed there, then you could, you know, put your experiences in there about, like, people had wrote about like seeing bears and raccoons, and there was one right here on the banister, there was something over here, you know, just cute stuff like that. We just kind of skimmed through it. And I think we were eating something, and then we were upstairs, because this was like a two-story. If y'all have ever been to those cabins out in Gatlinburg, you know what I'm talking about. The cozy cottages or something like that. But yeah, my mom, I don't remember if she was taking a bath or she was taking a shit, but either way, we were, you know, standing up there, and me and her friend were. And we're just looking up. It's nighttime. Just having a good time, you know. Her son's down watching TV or whatever. And we're sitting there, or standing there, and the next thing we know, we see like this light. Like this light. Just sitting there in the sky. And it's changing colors. It's from like blue to green to purple to like a pinkish red color. Like all sorts of different colors. And it's just sitting there. Pretty big. It's a pretty big size. It's like, I wouldn't really be able to tell you if it was disc-shaped or not, but it was definitely spherical looking. And me and her are the only two that saw it. And she's like, "Do you see that in the sky?" And I was like, "Do you see that in the sky?" And we watched it for a minute because it didn't move. And all of a sudden, it goes, pew! And we're like, did we just see a UFO? Like, we got excited. We run in there to my mom. We're like, guess what? We just saw a UFO. And if they still have that journal, we actually wrote about it in the journal. So if somebody out in Gatlinburg that had those cottages, cabins, cozy cabins, cottages, whatever, then yeah, that was really cool. So that's the first time. I was 14 years old that I had ever seen one. It was just me and her. Also, do you ever, like, notice when you see something or you experience something, either it's by yourself and everybody thinks you're fucking nuts, or it's with somebody else, but then everybody else thinks you're fucking nuts? I don't know, it's kind of weird how that goes, but I don't know, except for some of my ghost stories that I have. There's been quite a few of us there. But anyways, so the second time that I've seen a UFO is actually when me and Johnny were living in Las Vegas. We were at the Grandview Hotel. You can look it up, it's still there. We were staying there. We stayed there for about a week. And it's funny because one of the girls that we had stayed with when we were there for a couple months, we were just talking about like all the crazy shit in Vegas, like clones and like UFOs and shit like that, and like cults and shit. I got a creepy one about cults too, by the way, but I don't know if I should get into that, especially not on this video, because it's not about that. But, dude, sorry, my mouth was getting dry. So me and Johnny are sitting there, and we got this big, huge window, and let me tell you, I took a picture of this and sent it to quite a few people, like my mom, Tina. I sent it to her. She'll probably comment on this video and tell you that she does not have the picture anymore. I don't know what happened, but I've sent it to one of my ex-best friends, I've sent it to a lot of people. We saw three UFOs. And they were all like, it was crazy. Like, one's over here, one's over there, and there's one over here with like 3 lights, and then and we were just talking about that. And I sent it to this girl too, and I was like, we were just talking about that, so that's fucking freaky. She's like, oh yeah, first time seeing one? I was like, no, it's not, but it's been a long time, and I've never seen 3. And I took a picture of it, and it's fucking disappeared. Kind of like if you watched the one about the bunny circle that I made. We took a picture of that and everything. Can't find it. It's gone. It's deleted into history, into the abyss. It's deleted. I don't know. It's weird. It just disappeared. These are the only 2 pictures that I've ever taken that have actually just disappeared. Off my phone and off of Messenger. Yeah, Facebook Messenger. And sent it to multiple people, and it's gone. It has disintegrated. Tell me what's up with that. So yeah, me and Johnny sat there and watched it for a long, because these things like didn't move. Now 2 of them did, 1 of them didn't, but it's weird. Like, and they were there like it was I don't know, it was weird, but it was not the first time we saw them. We saw them like a couple more times while we were staying at the Grandview Hotel. Excuse me. So yeah, your girl's definitely seen some UFOs that are not lights that turn red, then yellow, then green. I appreciate the smartassery though. Appreciate it. But definitely not. No, these were like legit. These were legit. And I wish if I had a picture, I'd post it like as big as I could get it. Just here. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I swear to God, on my life, that's what we saw. So yeah, those are my 2 UFO stories. Porky Pig, once again, gotta be Porky Pig, even in a true scary story. So yeah, there's that one. And now I'm actually going to read one from a subscriber who is really awesome. I always look for her comments when I do my Halloween stuff, because she really enjoys that. I know a couple other people really enjoy my true scary stories too. Just I usually put them in the Halloween series now. But yeah, so I'm going to read her comment, word for word, what she said. And, well, I'll skip the happy Halloween part, or almost Halloween. And she says, so I think my husband and I saw a UFO. We live in Kansas, and we got bored one day, wanted to escape the city and hit some country roads to cruise on. We were in Gordon, Kansas, and just cruising. This was maybe 8 to 10 years ago. We saw a sheriff vehicle coming towards us, and he was hanging out of his car window, sort of, and staring up into the sky. So we looked, and we saw 2 lights in the sky. No sound at all, and it was a weird feeling. I can't remember the shape or if it looked metal or anything now, but I remember looking at my husband and saying, did we just see a UFO? The sheriff was acting stunned at what he was seeing as we passed him. And then she said, also on another day, we were out driving, we both saw something that looked like a completely black shadow of an ape running across the road in front of us and disappearing. That's not very UFO, but I still want to include it, so close enough. We watched and couldn't figure out what we saw. Very strange. One more weird thing. We've gotten very odd phone interferences while being out on these roads. We have a video of the entity saying, oh my god, oh yes, once it told my husband to shut up. Very freaky. Happy spooky season. Sounds like you definitely saw a UFO then. Sounds like you saw Bigfoot, and it sounds like you just, I don't know. That's really strange. See, I've never been out that way before. Well, I can't say out that way. I literally just said Las Vegas, which is out that way, I think. I need to go back to damn geography class or something, I swear. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people that see them, like if they're like close up or like because these were kind of far away from me, the ones that I saw. But like if you're out about and you see them or whatever, they're like, they don't even make a noise. And see, I don't remember, like, it's so, the ones I saw were, like I said, were so far away, I can't really say if they were a disc or a sphere or what. I mean, it looked more spherical to me. I don't know. Didn't see no triangles or nothing. No, I didn't see the Bermuda Triangle or nothing in the sky. But I mean, I think seeing UFOs is cool. Like I've probably said in a lot of in this series, I'll probably say this a lot, is what I mean. That like UFOs and stuff like that, I don't think is scary. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. I think it's super cool. Now, what's scary is them skinwalkers and shit that I've. That's a story for another day, though. So yeah, I got some more scary stories that I haven't talked about before. But anyways, thank you so much for sending me or I guess commenting your experience. I mean, that is crazy. And so it's like, you know, you're not the only one that saw it. You had, you know, a few people that saw it. But yeah, especially out on those like just random roads or like just roads that seem to go on forever or back roads. Like you'll see all sorts of crazy shit. So so anyways, yeah, thank you so much. I really enjoyed that, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video. And like I said, I will leave the rest of my True Scary Stories linked, so you can check all those out if you like. And yeah, stay tuned for more spooky videos. And I hope you're having a really good spooky season and a happy Halloween. And of course, don't forget, as always, after you like, comment, subscribe, that you keep it rockin'. Intergalactic planetary, intergalactic.